As you can tell from the amount of leaves on the ground, fall has arrived. So today we're heading for a lake which looks a bit swampy on the map, but we'll have to see. It looked pretty promising. No cabins around, no roads around, so it's gonna be in the dead center of a forest. Yeah, it's a bit chilly, like 8 degrees centigrade, so really gotta put on some gear once I get to the camping spot. Try and get up this rock here. All right. Oh. Oh. Should have done that without the camera on my other hand, but we made it up here. Anyways, look at that. Such a nice view. The lake we're going down to is right down there. Not sure if you guys can see, but there it is. Oh God. All right, whatever, I slipped already. Let's just go all the way down. Ooh. There we go. Oh, look at this, guys. There's been some clearing done down here. It's gonna make moving around oh, freaking nice. God damn it. Yeah, I was about to say that this is gonna make moving around extra freaking nice in the forest when you've got these just laying around. Well, I guess it's not my forest, so I can't really complain, but just look at that. Oh my God, they had to ruin it all. Look at the lake here. Isn't that just beautiful? Wow. And then boom. Look at all of this. It's a real shame. Why do they actually have to just harvest the forest at the shores as well? I don't want to sound like a hippie, but you know, this just doesn't feel right. Got these beautiful, beautiful lingonberries all around. Wow. Free vitamins and minerals and fibers, I guess. But yeah, I'll check out down there if we got any actual good forest where we can set up our camp, or if it's all just ruined, so I'll have to find another spot. Anyways, we'll see. Just look at the views. Isn't that just gorgeous? There might be some actual forest left down there, so I think I'm gonna go and check that out. Look at this, we've even got cranberries down here. They're really dark, they've been enjoying the sun. These are even a bit more sour than the lingonberries, but are so good. Looks like the guys haven't caught up to this forest yet, but yeah, we're just gonna continue down this shore here and see how the rest looks. Still not quite what I'm looking for, but it's looking a bit better. Look at this, fellas. There are some beavers around. Just look at those shoe marks. Never actually seen them in real life. There is an actual tree that they've cut down. Look at it. I haven't really found any good spots here. Just as I was complaining about there not being any good spots, I think this looks pretty decent. The ground is pretty much dry. We've got dead wood around. Seems like we've got some rocks in the environment and the lake. I found a couple of stones, so let's just send them down there. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out all of these branches from the trees around here so I don't pop my eyes on those during the night. Okay guys, so I'm going to set up my fireplace down here. There is nice wet moss underneath, so that shouldn't catch on fire. I'm also going to build the actual fire on top of these rocks which I collected. So there's essentially the wet moss underneath, some stones on top of that, and then the fire. So it shouldn't spread out, at least down. Now I have to think where I'm going to set up my shelter. We got the wind blowing from the lake up this hill, so I think I'm going to orient my tarp so that it's downwind, because I don't want to make a pocket for all of the smoke to just pile up into. So I think I'm going to utilize this this big tree here, this big spruce, and those little twigs down there. Yeah, I'm going to set up a line down here, set up the tarp so that the air kind of flows through, and also all of the smoke can have a free pass up to the hill so that it doesn't pile up into my shelter. So it's going to be a very simple canopy type of shelter with my tarp, and I'm just going to be laying down here with my tent mattresses. I'm just going to do a little test lay down over here and see if I can sleep down here. I think I can. Got the shelter set up down here. Pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. I also got some of the tarp underneath the mattresses as well. So yeah, that's very good. They're not gonna get wet. Yeah, it came out great. Now I'm gonna set up the fireplace. I'm going to collect some more firewood and then start the fire and start making some food. Oh wow, it's a bit wet, but pretty good. All right guys, so now I've got some tree lichen here. If you saw my last video, well then wasn't too successful with this, but it was completely wet. So now we've got a nice dry environment, and this is pretty much dry itself. So let's just see if we can actually get this thing going. There we go. There we go. That was pretty easy. Now some twigs on it. We'll start with the smallest ones. There's a plane flying like right above me here. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be eating a sweet potato and some chicken. So today I'm going to be preparing this sweet potato in tin foil in the fire. Well, not in the fire, but in hot coals. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to puncture some holes into the skin so we can get some of the seasoning inside of the sweet potato. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. Let's put some oil on it. This is olive oil, some black pepper, and some of the seasoning salts here. Now let's just try and get it covered from all over. Let's wrap it in the foil. And another layer on it. Got some hot coals collected down here, so it's just gonna sit on top of those and cook next to the fire. I'm gonna be turning this at like every 5 minutes or so just to make sure that it doesn't burn completely. All right, so now it's time to start making the chicken. The chicken seems pretty much done. Let's just slice them in half. Oh yeah, that's white. White as well. Yeah, the chicken is ready. I'm pretty sure the sweet potato is ready as well. It's very squishy. Ooh. It's gotten pretty cold. Got my merino wool base layer on me. So I took my fleece coat and my fur hat. The fur hat season has started. Almost 0 degrees centigrade, so yeah, it's pretty cold. All right, so let's open this up and see how the sweet potato has turned out. There we go. Oh, it has shrunk so much compared to the skin itself. Look at this. Oh, that's really good. All right. It's not even burned or anything. Let's have a taste. Oh, look at that. That's really good. It's the best sweet potato I've ever tasted. Oh my God, that's just so good. And of course, the chicken. It tastes 3 times as good as normal. I'm hungry and I'm in the outdoors, so that makes it 3 times better. So here we are, 1/2 kilogram of sweet potato and 400 grams of chicken. Pretty sure I won't be hungry after eating all of this. There's just so much of it on my, well, not my plate, but my pan. Oh God, the last pieces are here. And the last piece of chicken. That was quite something. Almost 1 kilogram of sweet potatoes and chicken. At least it set back my hunger by like freaking 8 hours. No, like 12. So I'm going to clean these out at the lake. Then I'm gonna set up my sleeping bag. Yeah, I think I'm starting to head towards bed after that. And I'm not gonna film too much right now because my battery's almost gone, and my my spare battery, or my power bank, whatever you want to call it, is also pretty much out. It's terrible. This, I'm gonna show you guys. It's this kind of like sort of electric lighter thing, you know, the kind of plasma lighter. It also has a USB port which you can charge your phone with, but yeah, this thing doesn't have milliamps to really charge my phone that much, at least not now. So yeah, I really got to play it safe with my battery, but I'm gonna do all that stuff which I talked about and head to bed. Morning, fellas. As you can tell, my gear is pretty insufficient for this kind of weather. I wasn't expecting it to get this this cold. Several degrees below zero, so yeah, I just got these working gloves on, so not the best option. My battery's pretty much dead now. It's like down to like 5%, so not sure how much I can film anymore, but just gonna pack up now, eat some breakfast, and head back home. And if I cannot do any more filming, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you like this kind of content, if you haven't already, and like and comment. Comment what you guys thought. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.